Good day, everyone, and welcome to Obedient Family TV, the program now Hope Alive. Yes, Hope Day, for those that believe that a new Nigeria is possible. Today we come studio, make we come talk the things we say they happen because fresh protests don't begin they erupt for different cities. This time around, it happen for Lagos for people where we say then they shout say, Tinubu done already. They won't even beat them as they want to. When they want see and beat, I don't know. Then we waka go Suleja, just very close to the capital city, Abuja, where another massive protest. People who said that Nigerians are suffering and that Tinubu should stop the hardship. This thing just the break and many other cities are meant to join according to the reports that we are getting. That one now one. Then the other thing where they follow come, now waiting they happen for Ivory Coast. With the year say Super Eagles don't ready to really go into the semi-finals of AFCON as they tackle South Africa today. And the predictions go really surprise you. As we can see that in their training, and we can see Osimhen and his colleagues really matching up to the expectations of Nigeria. But waiting we come there here. Waiting the VP, Kashim Shettima carry himself. They go that side, go do, making no carry bad luck, go jam our people. Plenty of these things that we want to talk, and other things will be say go follow them. No be me go talk these things finish. For studio here, I get divine and I get peace. Wait, get the band for studio.
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Una country people, I greet you now. Now welcome again. No, make una sit down. No go anywhere as we get to where we want discuss with una. Now welcome once again.
Yes, so the story where we get plenty, but make we start with the one where they happen for Suleja, where Nigerians don't come out talk say this hardship where pass the breeze pass through Mina. From Mina Iwaka enter Kanu State. From Kanu State Iwaka again fly enter Suleja. Nigerians are really showing their displeasure to this government. And all the talk wey be say with the talk, it be like say as Tinubu enter, he no even take any drastic action for the suffering of the masses. People say that things are hard both in the market and elsewhere. Yoruba market women, they lament the high cost of living, threatening to beat Tinubu up. Where they are going to see Tinubu to beat, I don't know. But their vexation they show from how then they take, they show themselves for street. And if you hear them lamenting, shouting all over the street that they can no longer tolerate Tinubu's government, his cabinet, and all the people that are working under this APC government. So, Divine, as we enter, I see say, you talk say if to say this woman, then they close, say go join them. But the thing where then they talk say, if they won't beat up Tinubu, that won't know if it happen now. What do you think? Because they don't feel see and beat, you understand? They can only express themselves in an orderly manner.
Well, it's just very interesting to see because these are the same people that probably voted Tinubu during the election, and it's surprising to see that all of them are coming out now in their numbers to say, oh, that the country is so bad, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Hopefully he hears his countrymen because they're from the same place. Hopefully maybe this time around that he's going to pay attention to them because, I mean, same tribe, because it's just a lot going on.
Yeah, I understand that somebody said, there's one man that came out that said either he's a director before or something, that said he voted him, but he regretted voting for him. But these women that came out now, whether they voted for him or not, you could see the anger in them. And I will tell you that this anger actually is brewing, I mean, like in nationwide, exactly, you have the point. Coming to what do you have to say about this? Because I see say this thing myself, your eyes just they be like say the hardship don't enter you. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I feel like those market women, they are speaking from the place of indignation. And what I will say again be say everybody eye don't open now. Everybody eye don't say now. Chege bans are all of us they face. Because when we were fighting for competency, all of them they vote for tribe. They vote say APC, this one, Tinubu. They don't really know say now Obi be the president. We all know say if Tinubu go there, we go suffer. So all of them they vote say because Tinubu na from their side, na from this, na from this. So now everybody they face the hardship. So wetin me I fit talk be say even if say they see Tinubu, they don't go beat am true. Now talk they go still talk. And wetin they happen self no even concern them because we all know say na this same person na he sponsor tout, na he be the drug addict the way we dey talk about. So all the money wey he gather, wey he go thief, go rig the election, he never recover am back. So wetin they do now na to recover him money, whether he go listen or he no go listen. I don't know.
Election don't pass, you understand? Campaign, election, all those ones don't pass. The people will be say they vote, yes, then go feel regret their voting, you understand? But that doesn't mean that at the point where we are, the hardship is biting. Whether you vote for Tinubu, you no vote for Tinubu, it no matter again, you understand? Wetin matter now, now make the person who don't carry himself enter the Aso Rock, make the person really deal with the issues that is arising. You understand me? Yeah. And if everybody is coming out in different cities, maybe they can hear. Yes. I think that's why the protest. And the protest is not violent. We don't support violence, you understand? It's very peaceful. They are just showing the fact that they are going through hardship, and the government should listen to them by doing one or two policies that can actually make things better, you know? And again, there's something information, this P2B grassroots mobilization tweet, they said that information says that the woman who initiated the food price protest in Niger State has been arrested. Now, talking about arresting people who are saying their mind, we did not hear that there was violence or that people were killed during this protest or that goods were vandalized. How can you arrest, or the police arrest women that are simply voicing their thoughts out or their grievances to the go? Why do you think Nigerian police will arrest them?
Well, to be very honest, I think the Nigerian police, they are the reasons why Nigerians don't take them seriously, to be very honest, because they are always in a hurry to always allow themselves to be used as a tool of intimidation. Whenever there are kidnappers and unknown gunmen, we don't see the same energy from the police people. But whenever it's something very random, civilians here and there, they just, you know, take it upon themselves to be used by these politicians who don't actually care about them. Even their welfare, they don't care about them, but they just allow themselves every day to be used as pawns of these politicians and be moved around. And I just think it's very funny because they've showed you times without number that they don't even care about you.
And another point again is that we are seeing that we are having more of people who are being kidnapped in the north there by Abuja and all their environs, and the police themselves are not doing much in that regard. Now is to be going after market women who are just simply trying to show their displeasure on the way the economy of Nigeria is going bad. That is very, very distasteful. But we will come back to all these very issues once again. But before we do that, Nigerian Super Eagles, now we hear say they don't begin to show themselves for inside the stadium as the place just the bubble. We hear say for their dressing room, they don't begin to show they are dancing, they are getting a high spirit and all of that in their dressing room, and getting ready for their lineup against the South Africans. And of course, we have our own Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, who actually wishes them well. Let's see this parallel fact tweet that says, "Let's get it done." Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala cheers Super Eagles ahead of semi-final. And he said, in a show of support for the Nigerian national football team, the Super Eagles, the World Trade Organization MD or chairman decided to, you know, bring her own support. And we've seen that a whole lot of people, our own P2B is, of course, standing by to support the Super Eagles to their victory. What do you think the prediction will be on today's episode?
Well, my prediction is I'm thinking 2-1, to be very honest.
You're thinking 2-1, win 2?
Win 2-1. Nigeria.
Win Super Eagles. And for you, Peace?
1-0.
1-0. You're looking at a goal margin. Well, for me, audience, I think I should be looking at a penalty kick. I'm not wishing each of them. I'm just saying they are very two very strong sides who had made their ways into this semi-final. They have actually shown the kind of talent and quality the two teams are made of. They are not pushovers. Either the Super Eagles or the South African team, they are not pushovers. So me saying they are going into penalties and Nigeria is going to triumph, that's what we stand for, because we always wish Nigeria well. We can see them in training here. We can see our own Victor Osimhen. We can see Iwobi. We can see all our people. They're really getting ready to get it done. Put smiles on our face. All the agony of the hardship protest that is going on in Nigeria will be swelled down today, because a lot of people will be glued on their screen. They'll forget about the hardship. Tomorrow, the hardship we know is going to resume, but for today, we are going to watch the Super Eagles in high spirit. Let's take another this thing that is going on, or one of the videos that we have projectors that is going to show some of the things that we have. Let's look at that very army attacks police station in Mangu Plateau State, because really the police have left their job in Suleja and Mina to pursue innocent people who are just speaking their mind. But something is happening far away Plateau State in Mangu, and that is where officers of this same police are crying out that the army is dealing with them. Let's take a listen to what they have to say.
This is what the Nigerian army in Mangu came to they came and attacked our mobile policemen in Sabungari here. They came and they attacked them, and look at how they injured this guy. Look at the wound. They attacked them, fired. This is what the Nigerian military came and attacked the police mobile force here in Sabungari. So we don't know what the Nigerian army wants in Mangu here. We want this. We want the government to look at what is happening. Look at how they injured this mobile police. They were really firing and firing. So we want the government. We don't need mobile. We don't need army any longer in Mangu. Mangu entirely. We don't need mobile men. We don't need Nigerian army. They have been a problem to this town for a very long time. So we are sending this message to the government to see that we don't need Nigerian army in Sabungari, Mangu, because they after attacking the civilians, they are also attacking the mobile men now. So the government should watch this and see this is one of them that was injured by the Nigerian military. Look at what they did to him. They came and injured, they attacked him for just no cause. I was there watching, I saw it live. This is what happened. Please, the government should look into this, so to know that the reason why we don't need Nigerian military in Mangu is because of this.
They met him where he is camped.
They met him where he is posted, where he is camped, and they dropped down from their vehicles and begin to hit him. For just no reason. I live in this community, and we were seeing all that was happening. So we want the government to see, and for you to see and know the reason why we don't want Nigerian military in Sabungari and Mangu in particular. If they insist on saying whatever they see, they should take. Please, the government, you should watch this and see and take action.
So we can see this problem ranging, and that's why sometimes we come out and we berate the military for what they are doing to the police, but at the same time, when we have hints of what the police is doing to civilians, just like these three women, market women, that had a peaceful protest about the hardship that they are undergoing. And these same women, producer, if you can project the women, we appreciate that, so that we understand why sometimes when the police cry for help, we try to bring their message out, but when the police allow themselves to be used, it is quite unfortunate. These women, we know, when we look at them, we know they're peasants. We know that there are people who are living below poverty line, you understand? Yeah. These women should not be in any prison, and these women should be set free as immediate as possible. And talking about all this insecurity everywhere, His Excellency Peter Obi, our principal, had a word about the kidnapping and the banditry, especially the one that happened along the Kogi Abuja expressway. Let's take a listen to what Peter Obi had to say. As insecurity, banditry, and kidnapping continue to spread unchecked in the country, I am greatly saddened by the reports of the kidnapping of some passengers who were traveling to Abuja in public transportation buses. These brothers and sisters were reportedly kidnapped in Kogi State yesterday on their way to Abuja. The security of lives and property remains a high governance priority which must be given the urgent attention it deserves. By the government and relevant agencies, I appeal to the people unleashing these waves of terror on the nation to have a change of heart and abandon such criminal acts. Our thoughts are with the families of the kidnapped victims as we unite in effort towards the self-release and better security for our country. This level of insecurity must not continue to be tolerated in our nation now or in the future. Government must evolve more serious, innovative strategies for dealing with this climate of insecurity. When widespread insecurity is added to the hunger and the deepening poverty ravaging our country, the plight of the nation becomes even more precarious. Signed, P.O. No be small thing, no. Big grammar, but you see what in His Excellency Peter Obi the talk is very referring to that incident that happened, and we read about it in different reports where I think the driver of God is Good, the two transport companies happens to be ABC and the God is Good. Now, we have reports that the God is Good that their driver has been rescued or came out from that.
Yeah, he escaped, according to the reports.
He escaped,
yes,
and all that. Yeah. And there's up till now, the people who are in those buses has not been found, and they either have not also been rescued by the police. So why would this police abandon the job that they are doing in those places and now face innocent civilians who are having protests? You understand? This is a rise update on that kidnapping. 14 passengers have been kidnapped from the two motor companies en route Abuja. The two motor companies include God is Good Motors, where 12 passengers were abducted. And we also have the 12 passengers were abducted and another 2 passengers from ABC Motor. The incident, according to eyewitnesses, occurred at NLA Ekete Ogugonu Road in Olamaboro, Kogi State. Well, the driver of God is Good Motors, they said is Mr. Godwin Onyovosa, has been rescued while the search in the bushes continue for the rest. Now, Divine, the search for the people abducted continue in the bushes. And the police, instead of concentrating their effort over there, are tangling with the people who are having a non-violent protest in different cities in Nigeria to show their hardship inflicted on them by the APC government.
It's just very sad to see, to be very honest, because these are people who left their houses going somewhere with expectation that they were going to get to their venues, right? But to just see them, their buses were hijacked according to the news, and then we're talking 14 people, and that's a lot of lives to be lost. We've not heard anything. It's still a developing story. And to see that the police left all of these pressing issues to go and, you know, frolic with things that have nothing to do with them. People are protesting. People are just saying that, oh, we don't like what is going on in the country. Allow them to protest, but yet they allow themselves to be used by these politicians to play politics. It's just very sad to see, and that's why Nigerians don't take them seriously.
Okay, and you know, recall either yesterday we showcased different tweets come from Tinubu. There's one of the tweets he did in 2014 that we did not project, you understand? And I will appreciate if the producer can actually put that on the screen for our people to understand that all this that is happening and all these protests going on, that Bola Ahmed Tinubu did all of this. This is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is now in Aso Rock. Before then, this is January 29, 2014. You can check how many years this is. He said, I have no fear either for the political future or present. My greatest fear is for Nigeria and Nigerians. He said, Nigeria is in the wrong hands. This is Tinubu talking to Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, that Nigeria is in the wrong hands. And the question we are now asking him is Nigeria in good hands right now? I'm talking to you. Please answer me, Bola Tinubu, or let's take your thoughts on this. Please make sure when or if you get power, you do not become the wrong hands as well. This is Spartacus answering him and telling him that please make sure when or if you get power, you do not become the wrong hands as well. Do you tell me now that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not said to be the wrong hand again?
Now the wrong hand we dey like this. You know, say wetin people no understand be say what goes around comes around, and internet no dey forget. And people go just wake up one morning because say you sabi write, you sabi talk, go just open mouth write anything. I no know say tomorrow dey pregnant. So now he don't type this thing, go post that. He no recollect say so thing, he talk am so day. And he dey make destructive criticism about the person wey dey on seat then. But now look at wetin we dey face. 14 passengers, just as the media carry come. How true are we saying na 14 dey? And now they say na developing. So how true are we say these people they never go buy them inside the bush? So people don't feel wake up again, waka go where they want go peacefully, come back house. Even the country know they safe. And
then they arrest people when we say they
exactly.
Let's look at Miss Pio's tweet. He said, where is Professor Wajwe? This Professor Wajwe, of course, I know they are referring to Professor Soyinka. Is his afro gray hair covering his eyes and ears from seeing and hearing that this government is far worse than the one he protested against? Look at them. You can see Oshomole there. You can see many of them protesting against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan as at that very time. And we have this reaction also from our comrade Aisha Yusufu, who said that anarchy is looming and Aisha Yusufu is what is said to be the problem. Of course, how can you say she's the problem? She said, I have been shouting about the different fights between security agents. There is a breakdown slowly happening. She was talking about the Plateau State fighting between the police and the army, you know. So, and of course, we have another trending story that talks about Michael Opara University beefing up security and actually shutting the school over student protests. Let me start with what Peace has to say about this Michael Opara.
Wetin I go talk be say make they just kukuma open the school, make the students finish the exam where they write. And I don't see anything where they wrong, where people go come they protest. Constitution, and the last time I checked, we talk say people get right to talk, right to life, right to do this. So why they come they infringe on our rights? The students have their right to talk and say this is how we feel about this thing. There was school fee increment. So people make the no come talk again. Many people they sponsor themselves through school. I don't talk this to talk am again now. Say many students now they sponsor themselves through school. But why they come they increase the school fee and they come they lament say, see, oh, we no fit pay this amount, we no fit pay this amount. And on the course of the protest, some things can't they happen. The man come and say make school shut down completely. So make the student no go school. I be make they come there for house. People wey suppose graduate, make they no come graduate. Wetin I fit talk be say make they just resume school. Make people go back to school.
Well, it's just very saddening to see what is going on in Michael Opara University, because you cannot shut down the school because students were protesting. And it's just very sad to see, because the same people that are meant to protect our children, and this same vice chancellor, while protecting his own children, unleashes terror on you know, the unassuming students who came to protest their rights. And yeah, speaking of security, Omoyele Showore was speaking earlier today at an event, and he raised the conversation about Nigeria's security not being for Nigerians, or not being meant for Nigerians. He said something about how we have misplaced priorities. He said there were mentions about how the police people would rather, the police departments rather, would rather allow themselves be used by political thugs or politicians basically to carry out their evil aims. He talked about the
Let's
fact
even
that
listen to what he had to say.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
exactly. Let's listen to it.
Let me say very clearly, because there's no time, we must understand fundamentally what the Nigerian security architecture is about. Nigeria security is not meant for Nigerians. Nigeria security system is for the elites, those in power. Nigeria's security system, therefore, operates what is known as a police state. All our policemen, our electronic system, our investment in recruitment, the judiciary, is meant to protect those who are in charge of Nigeria, the owners of Nigeria. Abuja tells you all of it. You find more policemen about 1 mile square here than you can find where Boko Haram is ravaging Nigeria. I drove from Zamfara, or was it Kebbi, to Sokoto. There was no single checkpoint. But if you threaten the Nigerian ruling class today, you will find that you have security in this country. And as most of you know, I'm a regular with the courts. I have over 3 criminal cases, including one that will come up tomorrow for cyber crime. I have another one, treasonable felony. My prosecutor before is seated here, S.A.N. Liman, who prosecuted me unsuccessfully for treason, and after that he abandoned the prosecution. I haven't seen him until today. So I greet you. You are welcome. He's now representing Emiloko. And I must say to you as well that for us to get a Nigerian security system for the Nigerian people must be able to vote for a Nigerian leader. Because any leader that is voted for religious reason is going to be the leader for the religious movement. That is voted on ethnic basis can only represent his ethnic concern. Any leader that is voted on the basis of any primordial sentiment will only represent that primordial sentiment.
Well, we just saw the video from Omoyele Showore when he was speaking to them very much fearlessly, telling them what he had to say. And I just love the fact that he was really speaking to them without any form of fear or any form of intimidation. Exactly. He said what he had to say, and he didn't care whose ox was God. And it's just beautiful to see, to be honest, because Nigeria truly needs a revolution when it comes to the security sector, because a lot of the things that go on in Nigeria, especially in the security aspect, is not something we should be proud of. The Nigerian security sphere is just filled with a lot of irregularities, and I'm just glad to see that he's speaking about it right now. That's really interesting to see. Okay,
with that very one, I will go say, wherever they watch us from, make una like and share this video, make other obedience know wetin dey happen, especially these women where they for Suleja and Mina, where they talk say police don't go carry them because of say they do protest. Make all obedience, make we rise up, make we for no support police to do bad thing. We be say innocent people to begin go suffer for waiting be normal thing. Chief Bola Tinubu actually did his own protest during his own time. We have shown it, and nobody arrested him. He was not attended to at any police station or any police barrack. So other people who are also protesting hardship right now should be spared the agony of only the hardship that they are inside, and not to take them in, because we have not seen violence inside of them, and we don't preach violence. We want the government that is in front now at Aso Rock to take positive step in reducing the hardship that is on Nigerians. That's all we talk about. with that very one, we'll say, please like and share. If you are obedient or well-meaning Nigerian watching us right now, or you came across this very video, please do not hesitate to like and share so that other obedience will know. And of course, contributing to the ministry that we are preaching, hoping that a new Nigeria will be possible. Before we leave, I want to encourage every Nigerian in South Africa to be watchful. We know that the commission in South Africa had said something about xenophobia, and what happened, we know it do exist. And even when South African authorities has debunked the xenophobia allegations that might turn out as a result of the march today, please be safe wherever you are in South Africa, as far as we are projecting our Super Eagles to take the day. And we know the march is already on, and we wish the Super Eagles the best and the best of luck to come out, so that tomorrow when we come here, we'll be shouting that Nigeria has done it again. Thank you for watching. Until tomorrow when we come back. Bye for now.
Nobody thinks in a corrupt country. There's no entrepreneur in a corrupt country. Any country where people in government are richer than businessmen, manufacturers, it will not survive. Government people all over the world have lived and established a small business in the UK. Every year, I get a letter from the Queen and the Prime Minister, because my business is turning over £5 million. In my place, in all my business in Nigeria, I've been gotten a letter from a local government chairman. He doesn't care. When I was the governor, I'm happy because Karens is here. As a governor, I insist if you must build a factory, I must come and visit you. You should not come to see the governor. And anybody who builds a factory, I must give you money to build your road. Emerson built factory and laid foundation for that factory. I gave you money to build the road. And I said, what you're going to manufacture, I'll be your first customer. And I told him, I ordered 1,000 vehicles from him. Paid him up front for more than 1 year. Even when I told people that they are going to build schools, for buses for schools, cars for traditional rulers, cars for this, security, they told me, how can I order something? They don't see the brake is going to fail, this is going to happen, people are going to die. Well, those who remain after those who died will continue. But this is the man. That's why that place is standing. Chikasim built a factory, I gave him money to do. I can tell you ironically, 3 Kutix, same thing. Whenever I want to do their road, our people will estimate 5 times the price they will give me. Because I go to them and say, how much will it cost you for this?